So I want to show you how you can find the percentage composition when you have been given a hydrate. When we talk about a hydrate, it is simply a salt with water molecules incorporated into it. Now, of course, it's the same when you're finding, the percentage composition. So we can simply say that for you to get the percentage composition of the water in that salt, you are simply going to look at, the mass of the H2O in the compound over the mist of the compound that you have been given. Then you just multiply that by 100%. Remember how to find the mister? Like in the first one there, they tell us copper 2 sulfate, that is pentahydrate or 5 water as you are calling it. Remember what I told you, you can treat this as 1 because the mist of water is 18 H2O. If you remember, H2O, oxygen and hydrogen, there's 1 times 16 will give you 16, then 2 times 1 will give you a 2, that will give you 18. So for H2O alone, it is simply 18. That's the mister. But how many water molecules are there? According to the number in front, there are 5. So it will be 5 times 18. So this is what you're going to have, 5 times 18. So if you multiply 5 times 18, it is giving me a 90. Then you're going to go to the salt there. So you have got oxygen now, you have got sulfur, and you do have copper there. So for oxygen, there are 4 atoms of oxygen times 16. That will give you a 64. Sulfur, there's only 1 times 32. That will give you a 32. Copper, it's 1 multiplied by 64. And that is going to give you a 64. So adding 90 plus 64 plus 32 plus 64 again, that is going to give me a mister of that will give me a mist of 250. So now once you get the mister, remember we want to find the percentage of water. So what is the mass of the water? It is simply 90. So therefore we can calculate now, since we know the mister is a 250. So I can simply say that the percentage of the H2O, the water of crystallization, because that's a crystal that you're having, is equal to, that would be 90 over the total mister, which is a 250. Then we multiply that by 100. So that is going to be 90 over 250. Then we multiply that by 100. So that is going to give me 36 percent. So meaning that's the percentage of the water of crystallization that is in the salt crystal that we have been given. So it is not complicated. That is what you need to remember there. Okay, so if you look at the second one, let's look at the second one there and show you, how you can go about that. Again, we just need to find the mister of that one. So remember the mister in this case, I've got sodium, which is 2 multiplied by 23, plus I've got sulfur 1 times 32, plus oxygen 4 times 16, plus for the water, how many water are there? It is 10 times the mist of H2O. Remember that is 18 there. So this is sodium, that is sulfur, that is oxygen, and that is representing H2O. That's what we're having there. So that would be 46 plus 32 plus 64 plus 180. So when we add all that, what is that going to give us? So 46 plus 32 plus 64 plus 180 plus 180. That is going to, that is simply giving us, okay, that is 46 plus 32 plus 64 plus 180. That is giving me 322. All right. So once you get your 322, it is now possible that you can actually find the percentage of your H2O. So the percentage of the H2O is now going to be, what is the mass of the H2O? It is 180 over 322 multiplied by 100. So it is going to be 180 over 322. That would be 180 over 322 multiplied by 100. So that is giving me that is giving me 55.9. So that is giving me 55.9 percent, which is just the same as 56. So please watch out. That is what you can do. So in your own free time, you can work out, you can actually find the percentage of water in your own free time. You can find the percentage of water in the following compounds. Iron 2 sulfate, let's give you in this case as being 7 water. B, you can also work out in sodium carbonate, decahydrate. You can also work out that. Then you can also work out in maybe we can simply say we can simply say in copper sulfate. You can work out in copper sulfate H octahydrate. So you can work out these in your own free time. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy your practice session.